Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Rhypi here, and welcome to Rhypi Talks. In today's episode, we're going to be doing introductions and welcoming you guys to the channel properly. Even though I've had multiple videos on here, I haven't tried to do a commitment once a week videos. So I'm going to be trying to have it where you guys see a new video every week at Tuesday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. If you do, feel free to like, and maybe in the future, once I have at least 50 subs, maybe do a live stream after I do these videos to talk about the topic with you guys more, and those who want to share their ideas or what topics about the topic and stuff like that. But for now, like most of you guys kind of know me already through Rhypi Gaming or Rhypi Music or my Twitch stream Rhypi or other stuff, that I am a math teacher. I'm a musician, being a clarinet and bass clarinet player, but also compose music, and also that I'm a gamer, I'm a writer, I'm an artist, but I don't do writing and artist as much right now. But I do have stuff posted on DeviantArt for those of you that are interested. But besides that, been a math tutor for a long while. That for me, my bachelor's is in mathematics, so that's what my main thing is. But I want to do the stuff via Rhypi, with showcasing all the stuff I can do. And right now my goal with these videos is to talk without stopping, and to have it where you guys don't have to worry about silence besides when I'm thinking and trying to come up with how I want to write this. At some points I might have it where I jot down ideas that I want to talk about in the video, but that's mainly to make sure that I remind myself that I want to talk about it. And these videos I'm going to be trying to do where I don't cut anything, just because I want you guys to see my genuine response or stuff like that. So I know that sometimes that's, for me, I always, when I'm playing my games, I'm sometimes so focused that you guys are like, is he still there? And sometimes y'all know I'm still there, and sometimes I know that I accidentally muted myself and stuff like that. So, with that, in ways that I'm Rhypi, and for those of you that know, I just recently hit my 5 years of doing stuff on social media, if you don't count my Twitch channel, since July 2018, or excuse me, July 2019, excuse me. And it's been a fun roller coaster, and figured now to finally try to do stuff for my Rhypi Talks and maybe other channels, and maybe finally start doing music compositions again, as long as you guys don't expect one once a week, because that's what I used to do back in 2019 2020, is trying to do one once a week. But I don't want it to be that I feel like I'm rehashing ideas or accidentally taking it from someone else and stuff like that. But yeah. Did not expect that buzz, but sometimes we all need a breath, and sometimes that breath is just to remind ourselves to relax. And especially like for me, I'm so anxious because don't know if this channel's gonna work out. That as some of you guys know, when I talk to you guys on stream or talk to you guys in the chat, that I have many ideas I've thought about on this channel, and I've strapped every single one of them, and I'm just like, I just need to do what I do best, and just think about it, yes, but do what I don't always do, and just do the ideas. Because I know some of you guys like to see what is coming in my mind, since y'all know I'm constantly thinking. But I don't know how long I'm gonna make these videos every time, but figured this video to try to last about 15 minutes, just talking about different things about myself and some of the things that some of you guys have asked me anything streams, within reason when over on the Rhypi Gaming, and maybe I'll link one of them for those of you that want to watch it in the info box or in the description below for those of you that want to check out that stuff. Or maybe if I set up a playlist and link that instead, you'll find out shortly if I managed to remind myself to do that. But today I'm just glad for any of you guys that are watching this video the full way through. Thank you very much, and maybe at some point I'll be adding music to this so you guys can listen to something besides just my talking. Maybe something from my composition, maybe something from other people's, like maybe once I get a chance to ask them, because I know one of them wouldn't mind me asking Angry Man Kills if I can have his music being played sometimes during my talks. Or maybe Luna, ask her if she wants anything to be heard on one of these talks at some point. That I don't know who's gonna be looking at these videos, so it would just be interesting to say the least. And right now, I'm gonna keep having it where it's my Rhypi Talks and me using the yellow to represent Rhypi Talks, just so you guys can note the difference between the channel. Because if y'all noticed that teal is with my Rhypi music, red is with my Rhypi gaming, purple with my Twitch, and maybe at some point I'll make sure the kick has the green, but right now it has the purple still, because I haven't used kick that much. But when I was using it was when one day I was doing Twitch, one day I was doing kick, and then the rest was on YouTube when I was trying it out. But I'm glad that a lot of you guys have been enjoying the gaming content, whether it's you guys are popping up on stream, whether it's the recordings, and hopefully at some point that I'm able to do more than just that, and be able to share out my ideas and also be able to help everyone. Because one of those things about the teacher in me is like I want to help everyone. Why some people want me to make my Rhypi math channel actually have math content to help some of you guys that are struggling in math, or that you want to see how I teach it, stuff like that, too. Maybe that you won't be afraid of math anymore. But I keep coming up with ideas for that and keep dropping them as well. That, as a lot of you guys know, I'm a thinker before I'm someone that just does it out of a whim. And sometimes I do and it works out well, it seems like, but other times I like to think about it first, just because I want to make sure that I do the best for you guys. But on gaming wise, I don't think about it as much, and especially when I never played a game, I don't want to look up things too much and be that I lose the magic of it being blind playthrough. Because I know a lot of you guys enjoy when I see things for the first time. That, like with Power World, the day 2, oh my goodness, it had at one point 87 views. Right now it's at 77 or 78 views, and I even got rated back. Chris always wins, and thank you again, Chris, if you're listening to this little mini series of me talking, and maybe at some point make this a full thing. But anyways, this is who I am, just someone that likes to think about things, but also like to showcase everything that I can do to you guys, whether it is on any of my YouTube stuff, whether it's on other platforms, whether it's Twitter, where I do art shares / writing shares / music shares / anything else shares. And why I always tell you guys, I don't mind you guys posting your links up there, because it just engages people on the Twitter sphere. And that's how I have a lot of people following me on Twitter, mainly because I try to help support others on there, not focus on just posting my content. Why I stopped posting my links on Twitter, just because I don't want it to be where it got bogged down that people kept on seeing my stuff. But on this channel, I plan to talk about topics that are easy to talk about, some topics that it might be hard for me to talk about at first because of being a bad topic for me, or a topic that I'm just like not sure if it's going to relate to people, but I know I have a sappy story with it or a sad story with it. But I hope, and hopefully my dog barking in the background is not messing up the video too much for you guys. But some of you guys I know like hearing the dog barking. I just can't tell you for sure if it's popping up or not. Maybe at some point I will have it where I can hear myself talk, just in case I needed to change the volumes and stuff, especially when we are adding music and stuff like that, because I don't want it to be too loud or too soft for you guys, me or the music or whatnot. But regardless, that I hope you guys are doing good, and I'm just trying to figure out what will work, what will not work. I just can't tell you guys for sure how things are gonna be, but and maybe I'll put a teaser of what the next topic is in the future videos, so those of you that want to start planning ahead of what you guys want to talk about, especially when we get it to be where you guys can talk about it with me, and maybe I'll do a premiere of this if it lets me, because I don't know, I can't remember offhand if I'm allowed to do a premiere if it doesn't have 50 subs, or if it's 50 subs as well for that. But if you are hearing me right now from the live premiere, hello. Hopefully all you guys are doing good that's in the chat right now. And I know that I'm not going to be responding right away from who you're hearing from right now, but future me will be there. And I kind of think it's funny me calling it future me or future Rhypi, just because Proton John and Nintendo Capri Sun has coined that phrase of saying the future them sometimes, and other streamers and YouTubers do it too, but they're the first ones I really heard them do it a lot. And I was just like, you know what, let me just take that and make it my little thing, but not discredit anyone who's done it before. Similar to It's a Crit by Shady Penguin, that I like saying it when there's a crit happen on stream, whether it's me or someone else, because it's something that I remember Shady always used to say. Can't remember often when I'm watching his streams right now if he says it that often, because he's doesn't want to get coined just by that phrase anymore. But I just hope that you guys are having a good time regardless. And like I said, depending on the topic, I might try to keep these videos to be about 15 minutes, so we have more time to discuss things when the live stream aspects do happen. Have that ready for you guys as needed. But with that entails that I can't tell you guys how it's gonna work, how it isn't gonna work. Don't know for sure till it happens. But in the meantime, that I hope you guys had a little bit of introduction from me, and welcome to Rhypi Talks. That I plan, like I said earlier, once a week on Tuesdays at the moment at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I can't guarantee it being every Tuesday, if depending on what job I have in the fall, but I'm gonna try my best, to say the least. But these videos might be recorded earlier than just the day before or the day of in this case, and I can't promise I'll always be at the live premieres, but I figure some of you guys will like to chat with each other and talk about the topics that you're hearing about or stuff like that. And if I'm able to do a stream of it, we'll plan it out. It may not be right away, just because of what I have, but hope everyone have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching this video. See you guys next time on Rhypi Talks on this channel, and Rhypi Gaming if you're watching me stream. See you guys next time. Peace. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo.